For us, leaders of the G7 did agree some measures to help tackle the fires raging in the Amazon rainforest. President Trump was the only world leader not to attend the session on the Amazon and climate change. Campaigners say the more than $30 million promised for firefighting equipment and military assistance will not go far, and Brazil's president was critical even of that, accusing other nations of treating his country like a colony and infringing its sovereignty. The BBC's Will Grant is in the Brazilian state of Rondônia.
As each day passes, another chunk of the Amazon disappears. This is just one of the 75,000 fires in Brazil which have prompted such an angry response as a finite resource vanishes before the world's eyes. But now it seems the world's wealthiest nations are at least trying to react. The G7 have promised funds for the battle to save it, £18 million to be precise. While that's welcomed by environmental campaigners in Brazil, most would say it's no way near enough for the scale of the problem.
This is the scorched and blackened earth of another small part of the Amazon destroyed by the fire. President Bolsonaro says the idea of an international alliance to save this would turn Brazil into a colony or no man's land. More evidence, if any were needed, of the deep hostility between the international community and Brazil's leader on this issue.
An operation by Brazilian forces is supposedly underway in the state of Rondônia, but the resources appear thin and critics say the response has been slow and woefully undermanned. That is at the heart of why people are turning out on the streets in Brazilian cities. In Rio and Sao Paulo, people rarely protest over the Amazon, but this is their country, and thousands in the urban centres are furious at Bolsonaro. The wildfires aren't contained to Brazil's borders either, with neighbouring Bolivia facing a daunting challenge in bringing its own under control. It has lost more than 1 million hectares of the Chiquitano forest in the east of the country. President Morales of Bolivia does want international help. However, with much of Latin America in flames, Europe's response is insufficient to put them out. Will Grant, BBC News, Rondônia, Brazil.
And you can get more on our website on this story, including answers to 10 of the most common questions people are asking about the impact of these fires. That's at bbc.com/news, or you can download the BBC News app.